Hello, this is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm out here at the Rensselaerville at Huycks Preserve. And I just got off of a trail. And I wanted to start this trail off right. And before I get started, I just want to say welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're new, I hope you give it a thumbs up on this video. And also, you can also share this video to anyone or subscribe, to this channel, and it doesn't cost you anything to do that. And anyway, you can also ring the notification bell. That way you do not miss any hiking videos. And I will have different things on my YouTube channel. So soon I will be working on those other channels. So now, also, if you do want to contact me, you can by either leaving a message down below this video or on Instagram at 1995 Starlight or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman. So now that I have taken care of all of you out there, I just want to encourage you to come out and get outside, get some sun like I am. This is great. You get some nice air. And besides the sun, and some exercise, so I've been really getting a lot of exercise lately, and I feel better that I am, so anyway, I'm going to show you really quick to where I'm going to take you. This is a Lincoln Pond Trail. Beep. So we're going to follow that arrow, and so here we go. So I already went out here the other day, but I just want to redo these videos because I wasn't doing a good job as holding the camera, and I enjoyed it so much I wanted to come back out here again. I just got done taking a very beautiful picture of this pond, and this is so beautiful. I'll show you in a little bit, and there's a nice seat, so if you wanted to sit and just look at the pond. But imagine living in a place like this. Maybe you live at a place like this, but there's houses. I'm gonna zoom it in. There's some houses there, but I'm gonna zoom it back up. And my best shot really of this pond is kind of right here on video. I did take a better picture with just taking the picture. It zooms in way better than doing a video. So yeah, this is so beautiful. So here we go. Like I said, I just went through here a few days ago, and it was such a beautiful hike because this is a shady area, lots of pine trees, and right here, as you see, a lot of roots from the trees. So I just gotta watch out where I am going. And so let me see. Yeah, so we're gonna walk through here, and that's why I just wanted to make sure I didn't check out my video yet of the one that I just made yesterday. So I know I gotta be careful of these pine needles because they can get slippery. And it's so cute. They have the little tiny pine cones out here, and they are so cute. I'll just I don't know if I can. There's a whole bunch of little baby pine cones. So they are so adorable. But I'll just zoom these in really cute. Little cute pine cones here. There they are. Look at those. Aren't they so cute? It is kind of funny that, they have people get triggered by different things or places or whatever, and ooh, I see a fish. Yep. So yeah, there's something in the water. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna zoom it in real quick. I never noticed it before, but there's a fishy in there. But yeah, I don't know what this stuff is. I've never seen that, but there's different spots where they have that in there. And this is a pond, so it's hard to say what that is. But Yeah, it's kind of funny. I did work for a elderly lady. Whoops, this is what I was doing wrong the other day. I had the camera kind of pointing down at the ground instead of the trail. So I don't want to redo this again. Of course, I don't mind coming back out here. But I do want to take you to different hiking trails, you know, so I got to make sure I do a good job on making these videos. See, that stuff is all over in the water. I wonder, you know, sometimes it's got to be something to do with pond water. I'm a curious George. I always got to wonder. There's fishy. I see some fish in there. It's so hard to say because, you know, like I want to get a closer view without falling in. Looks like, you know, it's I don't want to disturb it because it could be like eggs or some kind of thing. A lot of it in the water. So I am definitely a curious George kind of chick here, and I'm not that kind of chick like a chicken. But yeah, I wonder what that stuff is. I've seen a lot of ponds in my life, but I've never seen that it's a light color stuff. And I wonder, I'm gonna sit here and wonder about that. Wonder what that could be. But I'm gonna show you some cool stuff on this trail. I already did a video on this, but I didn't get to watch it yet, so I'll show you what it looks like uphill. It looks really nice. All these trees. I'm gonna zoom it in a little so you get a nice view. But yeah, this is all uphill there. But I like this trail because beavers have been busy. They've been busy little beavers out here. So I don't know how many minutes it takes to go around this this trail here, but I'll show you some of their artwork. They are amazing. I'm like, I don't know how many beavers, but here's some 2 trees right here. Yeah, they were hungry. They have another one. Just got to watch where I'm walking. If the phone drops, you know I fell. Yeah, so I did see a few people out here, and I was amazed. I kind of was out here meditating for a little bit because I had to remember to do that. And I didn't think the family was going to go through the one trail that I went through, and I was surprised. They, as I was doing a meditation, it was like a quickie, like a little bit more than 10 minute of a meditation. And I heard them walking past me. I was like, oh my, they went this far with their little ones. I'm so proud of them, you know. They could have said, let's go turn around, let's go back. But no, they actually continued. I thought that was great, you know, because with the kids, you know, they're teaching them, hey, you can do this. And that's why they said they were sorry because they were on the trail. But hey, no, don't say sorry to me. You know, you got kids, you know, you're doing a great thing. Bring him out, you know. The one was just learning how to walk, and already he's learning how to walk out in nature. What a great place, you know, bring your kids. You know, I really encourage people to do that stuff, you know, like to get them out, start them off young. You know, that way when they get older, they will love it. This is so beautiful. A lot of mossy rocks. So this is a very beautiful, like I said, I was out here a couple days ago, and I really enjoyed this area because I was so blown away by the beavers. And don't mind me, sometimes I'm looking around for the tags, the markers on the trees, and so this is the purple trail. So the the Lincoln Pond is the purple trail. So I'm getting all these markers, you know, in different colors and figuring out, because I'm just kind of learning my way around. And I'll just show you really quick here. It's really nice. Part of the pond. I can't imagine living right next to this. Of course, I wouldn't want to live too close to it, because if it ever overflowed with water from the rain, you know, this is a beautiful spot right here. But more than likely, I'm so like into hiking. There's trails I haven't even gone on yet, so it's more than likely that tomorrow morning I'll be popping up like a little kid. Can't wait to hurry up and get out of the house to, you know, take another ride out here so I can finish the other trails that I haven't even gone on to. So this is so beautiful. I love moss, and there's a lot of it out here because the trees are kind of blocking the sun from coming through. And I remember when I was a kid, my dad, I don't know why, but he was looking at some land, and it was so cool because when I walked on the land, it was all mossy, and I felt like I was outside walking on a carpet. And that was really cool to walk on. You know, you wouldn't even have to mow or anything. But I'll just show you what it looks like over here. All nice, lot of trees. It's a little cool out here. I just feel the wind right now blowing, but it's not bad at all. I mean, it feels, you know, even though today is like, I didn't bring my spring jacket with me today. I figured today is going to be really nice, and with the sun it will warm up. But this is so beautiful out here. I know it's sad, but the last time I came out here, there was a, you know, I don't know how, but not on this trail, but on a different trail, there was a dead fawn that was in the water. It was so sad. I was doing a video not realizing it was there. So that's in one of my videos. I gotta really take time to watch my videos before I send them out from now on. So I do apologize if I sent videos out and they weren't that good. So it's a lesson for me to really to look at what I send out. You know, I don't want to disappoint you. You know, I do have a beautiful thumbnail for my hiking trail. I got some really beautiful pictures of myself. Look at this moss. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that color. It's so funny when people ask me about colors, what my favorite color is, and I kind of always tell people the same thing, as I really don't have a favorite color. It is kind of weird. I like them all. It's hard to pick. But here's a lot of beautiful trees, a lot of pine. There's all different kind of pine trees. So yeah, I was talking earlier and then I forgot what I was talking about. Is sometimes I do that in these videos, is that I was talking about those cute little pine cones, and then it got me thinking of one of my old clients. She was an elderly lady, and she was so funny. Is her neighbor had a big tall pine tree, and I cleaned for her for years, and it was so funny. She would get so stressed out because the pine tree that was on the other side of her fence, the pine cones kept on falling on her side of the fence. So it really kept her busy, and she got really stressed out over the leaves on the ground or over the pine cones, because, you know, for them to mow the yard, the pine cones had to get picked up first. And so it is funny how certain things will trigger you to think of certain people or different things in your life. So when I seen those little baby pine cones, like I see right now, they are so cute. These ones are even smaller. They're all over in here. But the ones she had, they were huge. And I used to actually do some cleaning and yard work for her to help her out. And so people that lived there moved away, and then a new family came in, and, you know, they had a lot of pine cones on their yard, and it was a really huge tree. And one day I went to their house, and to the elderly lady's house to clean for her, and you know, her neighbor decided to pay people to cut that huge pine tree down, because you know, it was a big tree. It's probably was best to get it moved anyway, because you don't want that landing on your house. you know, and it did make a big mess. So that lady was so happy though that that tree was going, you know, and now she doesn't have to see another pine cone on her yard. But this is so beautiful. It's such a shady trail here. And trying to think, there was something else I wanted to say too. I always have something funny going on. So triggers. Now I got to backtrack, think of what I was talking about. But yeah, so this is a to go like a nice shady area if somebody didn't really like the sun. And so I'm hoping I can get some good pictures in here. I know these beavers been really busy out here. Yep, so anyway, I had some interesting things yesterday that happened. And I've had such a blessing week this week. It's been really beautiful. I'm actually got a routine that's working now. I don't know about you, but it really was frustrating me. I'll just show you this tree, how the beavers did this, and it's just kind of hanging there. Look how close. I mean, a little bit more, they would have finished that, you know. They must run really fast when those trees are ready to fall. You know, it's amazing what they do. But I had to show you that because it's a, you know, they must be, you know, like, hey, let's chop this tree down here. All right, let's just eat this tree. I mean, their teeth must be something else. But this is such a, I wonder if I could see any tracks in the mud. I do see tracks. It might be their tracks. So I wish I could they're just not clear enough to see them all the way. I was hoping to see a beaver out here. The other time I came out here, there's some more moss. There was something that was way up in the tree. I never did get to see what it was. I don't see any tracks in there because there's some dried up mud in here. I'd like to, you know, the deer come through here too. So, yep, that's deer tracks. I learned a lot about deers and their tracks and deer poopy. You know, you could tell the size of a deer by their shit. Oh, it's too funny. Yeah, when it comes in one big plop of it, you know, that's a buck. At least that's what I remember. It's interesting learning about animals, though. I'll show you under this bridge. It's really, I love bridges, so I'll just zoom in a little bit. Yep. I'm surprised I haven't seen any, and I love it, is, you know, like in streams of water, or there's a place that I do go into in the summertime when it dries out a little bit more, because it is normally a very wet place to go hiking, is Five Rivers that I go to so many times. For the longest time, that's the only place I went because I was afraid to go anywhere. But not anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm going to go and enjoy life. So, yeah, so at that place it would get really wet. And they had a lot of ponds over there. And they had a pond that had watercress at a certain time of the year. It just floats all on top of the pond. So when you try to take a picture of the pond, it will actually be like a layer of green stuff all over it. But pine cress is really good for you. I actually grew that at home before. I used to like putting it in my salad. I'm a big salad fan. That's what I'm eating now at home is salad. Besides veggie burgers. I replace, you know, it's funny that people that like hamburgers or whatever, and I replaced eating hamburgers to veggie burgers. They even have black bean veggie burger. So those are what I've been eating. I'm going to redo this whole trail again like I did the other day so we don't miss anything, but I'll show you what that's why I wanted to come back out here, is over here is just in case my other video did not come out good. But look at the artwork they did out here. Look at that. Isn't that something how they look at their teeth marks. Oh, it's funny. I would love to actually see them at their work, you know. Little busy beavers. Yep, so yeah, this is so beautiful out here. There's another tree that they were eating. I don't know if they eat it at all or they just sharpen their teeth with it, you know, because I don't know enough about the beavers in this tree right here. They really have been shredding it. Wonder what kind of trees they like, you know, what's their favorite, you know. Hey, hey man, let's go eat this tree. Nah, it don't seem like, I don't know. They actually did protect some of the trees out here because they know the beavers are gonna eat them. So I don't know if they have a certain taste. I was calling them woodchucks out here, but now I got, you know, with the pond here, it's more likely a beaver than a woodchuck. I was making a joke about that. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck wood if a woodchuck could woodchuck wood? Okay, I gotta pay attention to my markers here. So yeah, they do have another tree over near the pond, but I'm not gonna go over there because you know, I might get over there and not be able to get back. But I'm the type of girl that will actually walk through anything to get out of somewhere. I've had to do that before. I'm like, well, I don't really, in order to survive and get out of here, I better do what I need to do. I've gone through streams of water where, with my dog, I had to be careful because the water could have took my dog away. You know, so that's very dangerous, you know, where you might be able to struggle walking through, but your dog, I'll just show you this other tree. Look at what they did. That is amazing how they can do that. Oh, and that's what I wanted to say. Don't mind me if I forget what I'm talking about, but I actually do better than I thought with videos. I did have that problem a long time ago about I would talk about a topic and then totally like forget what the heck I was talking about. And I understood why. I just had so much going on in my mind. But yep, so let's see, there's that bridge here. Is yesterday, see, I almost forgot again, is I had a blessing day, and I had a couple funny things that happened, and that's what I kind of wanted to share, how awesome the universe is and how much I really appreciate the archangel. And I always pray to the I pray to the archangels and talk to the universe a lot every day, morning, night, and even in the middle of the night. And so yesterday, I had to do my taxes and find out how much the government was going to take from my cleaning business. And I had like my therapist appointment. I had to do my it was funny because all these places was on the same street in my area. So how many times do you do that? You know, I had my taxes, I had my doctor that, you know, like if he thinks I need to be on any medication, it was the first time meeting him, my therapist, all on the same street. Like, so it was really something having all those appointments all in one day. And so anyway, the reason I bring that up is that when I did my taxes, ooh, I got to go over there and do this really quick. It's a quickie, but I love these things. So yeah, when I went and did my taxes, I had to put money in a machine. See all those little, I love all those things. It's a mushroom family. And because the tax guy had a person in there that he was working with, and I was only just walking in to drop papers off, and then he was going to let me know how much they were going to take from me. So anyway, when I was paying more money for my parking to make sure I don't get a ticket for being there too long, is that I was in my pocketbook, and I was like, how the heck did I do this? I noticed that I put my keys in the wrong spot in my pocketbook. And it was so weird, I couldn't figure out how the heck did I pull, like how did I do that? I never do that. I never stick my keys in that pouch. I didn't even know I even had it. I've had this pocketbook for like 2 years, and didn't even know there was a pouch, these 2 pouches on the end. And how did I ever put my keys in there? And the strangest thing, like last year in August, because I was going through a spiritual awakening, August 15th, and well, actually the August 16th is when I went through I was going through it before, but I wasn't even aware that I was going through a spiritual awakening before August 15th of 2022. So, yeah, I couldn't believe that I would put my keys in that spot in my pocketbook. And then the weird thing I find out is that, because last year when I had my spiritual awakening, when the cops came to my house, my whole street was loaded with cops and ambulances. And I'm going to have a story on that one of these days. I'll have a video on what happened on that. But anyway, the police officer, I was trying to get the police officers to come into my apartment for a special reason, and they didn't go in my apartment, but after they were taking me away to the hospital, one of the officers went in my apartment by himself, and he knew that I needed, I was half naked actually at this day. I was actually wearing house clothes. The clothes I was wearing I would have never wore outside, but since I was going through a spiritual awakening, it was a brand new outfit that I went out and bought. Pretty in pink I was. And so the officer went in my apartment when I didn't know about it, and this is about the time that they were sticking me in the ambulance. And he grabbed my pocketbook and my keys. Well, I didn't know where my keys was all this time, from the time of last year, from August 16th. I thought the police officer stole them. So all this time, because I looked in my pocketbook, I took everything out of my pocketbook, and they were not there, but the police officer was the last one that had my pocketbook. So, but then, when I went in the hospital, my pocketbook went from one hand to another. And I've learned when you go in the hospital, like if you got stuff in your pocketbook, people will steal your stuff. So they stole stuff out of my pocketbook before. So all this time, I just thought the police officer stole my keys for whatever reason. And because they totally disappeared. And this is a beautiful rock right here. I'll just zoom it in. That's a nice sitting spot. But yeah, so, and then because they put me into the hospital, anytime you go in the hospital, they're gonna take your pocketbook and they're gonna hold it, and they're gonna count your money and put whatever, they take every single thing out of your pocketbook, and then they they will put it on a piece of paper. The system's so messed up because you don't even know what they're writing down, and if they put everything there, like how much money. I had a lot of money in my pocketbook that day. I actually had an envelope that had a lot of money in it, and I forgot all about it. And so I didn't know if my keys, if the police officer had them, or if they were in an ambulance vehicle somewhere, or if they got lost at the hospital. So when I got out of the hospital, I looked all over in my house for those keys, not knowing what the police officer did, because I always put my keys in the same spot all the time so I don't lose them. And yeah, it was so weird that I never found them until yesterday. They were in my pocketbook the whole entire time. And what it was is when the officer found my keys, he put them in a spot I never use. I never even really paid it, I never used that pouch. So all this time I've had my keys. It's weird though, I don't know where my car key went, but all the other keys are there. So when I did get out of the hospital, I had to ask my landlord for a whole nother set of keys for my apartment so I can get in. And I had an extra set of keys for my car. So I did give that car away, my old car, because I needed to get rid of it quick. And it is so funny how, like half of a year, my keys has been with me the whole entire time. And I just found them yesterday. And the same day that I just find my keys, I don't know what this means. I got to figure it out later on. But my grandson, I gave him a can of coins, all my dimes and nickels that I saved for a long time, and all my pennies. I had 2 different containers. I gave that all to him for part of his Christmas gift. And he finally must have decided that he wanted to spend those coins to bring them to the store and find out how much money there was, because there would be a lot of money in there. And he finds a key on the same day I found my keys. So now I got to figure out what key could that possibly be. And I love having dreams when you find a key, or somehow or another you have a key in your possession in a dream. It's awesome when that happens. So now I got to wait and to find out what this key is. Like what does it go to? I'm like, how did I put a key inside in the coin container, so I don't even know what key that is. So I feel like I did a good thing, somehow or another, and the universe is going to bless me one way or another. I did my taxes. Hey, universe, I did my taxes. So it is so funny. It's like right during when I was doing my taxes is when I found those keys in my pocketbook. Isn't that funny? So it is amazing how the universe can do different things. But anyway, I'm looking at the time. This is just a road here to get out of this trail. So because the time is ticking, I got to end this video. But yeah, it's just funny how the universe does things. But I do have another story that happened yesterday with the universe and how things work out really funny sometimes. And I'm just going to go back down here because I got somebody. He's from Massachusetts. So yeah, anyway, you can like this video, you could share it, and you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I had to sorry about this. You can even ring the notification bell. I brought that for you guys, brought that with me for you guys. And whoops, now it's gonna ring ding ding. And also you can get a hold of me through Instagram. Gotta make sure no cars are coming. On 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So those are ways that you can get a hold of me. If you want to leave a message down below, you can do that. And so anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go the same way to get out of here, because the other place, the other way to get out of here is very muddy. So I don't want to really go that way again. Yeah, I'm good. And there's nothing, it just brings you along the lake. So anyway, this is Starlight. You enjoy the rest of your day. This is Starlight, love and light. Peace.